That is wild. That is wild. This is from your chat. Somebody said you played Ultima during your break. What type of character did you run, and would you ever stream Ultima?
I don't think I'd ever stream Ultima, but I did it during a like 1 month break I had where I played an Ultima Online private server just to experience what it was like gaming back then. Because I think Ultima came out in like 98 or 97. I don't even know.
I was too young.
I was like 3 or 4 years old, but I heard of it and I knew it, and I actually did play it. I jumped into it when I was that young because I have a small memory of how I got my first name in World of Warcraft, and it was from Ultima. So I did play it, but it had to have been in like 2002 or 3 or something. So it was way later. But I just wanted to play it to learn like that old school charm. And
what was it like?
I would never stream it, obviously, because it's very, very griefy and it's, full loot PvP and whatnot. And it was really, really cool to be able to like, I mean, everything was open world. Like if you did a dungeon, it was out in the world. If you did a boss, it was out in the world. So like when bosses were coming up and they were about to spawn, you and a bunch of your alliances within the server had to like hold the boss room. And like some people had to fight the boss while others had to keep the players at bay because you'd have the people trying to run in and sneak some loot since everything is just full loot, drops on the ground, and you can just snag it and run away. So it was really, really cool dynamic to have the whole game open world, no instanced. And it was really cool to have that like PKing system where you can kind of go in and you could kill anybody, or you could go in and you could rob anybody. You could be in a town like Orgrimmar or Stormwind and just pickpocket somebody. If they weren't paying attention, you sneak into their bags and you take something. And people had to do strats because backpacks were these tiny little things. And you had each item in the backpack was a physical item you could see and drag. So people would have a backpack inside of a backpack, inside of a backpack, inside of a backpack, and stack all of these items on top of other items. So when a person is coming to pickpocket you, they'd have to go drag all the stuff out and be like, no, shit, don't need that. And they'd have to like actually go through your bag. And it was so freaking awesome. It was awesome.
Yeah. It was, you like had to firewall shit.
It was so cool to see, but it would never work now.
God.
A systems like that wouldn't work now.
You also have to remember people were playing that on dial-up as well. Like like on top of everything. So like actually stealing shit, if for some reason your ISP was vibing that day, like you were just popping off, taking everything. You know what I mean? Like
imagine the first guy that got broadband.